personalization. If you think about it, we are very different as personas, and we are looking for different things when we go online, and we are not in a position where we want to tell the websites or any kind of website that we visit what we are looking for. We want them to adapt and learn automatically for us. So if, for example, I'm now into a winter sports and I'm searching for my gear for snowboarding over the winter, I would like the website, the retailers that I visit, to cater especially to me and bring me the special offers for the gear that I'm looking for.
So instead of you going on a retailer's website and it's showing you the homepage and maybe shoes and whatever else, it will specifically show you stuff for winter sports, for example.
If you go to any major retail website today, you're basically met with a lot of products that are completely not interesting for you in this context right now. But as the websites will learn and will be able to predict your behavior, they will be able to just narrow down the choices to the choices that are really interesting for you.
And how do you do that? You track what everyone's doing even when they're not on that particular internet page?
Yeah, no, we track your behavior on the actual site. So when you're browsing a website, like reading the New York Times, for example, you're actually sending a lot of information to systems like ourselves based on what you're reading. So we are listening to what is interesting you without bothering you in the background, and then over time we adjust the experience to be one that best fits you.
But you'd also be tracking me when I'm not on the New York Times website as well, would you not, in order to get my interest from elsewhere?
Yes, we will track you other places, only where we are installed, where our customers. We don't share information between customers, but we train our engines in the background to actually perform better in terms of the personalization. So I may know that you are a sports fan. I will not share this information between different sites, but our algorithm will already know to send you more sports-related articles, even if you visit a website that has just joined us as a customer.
Now, you mentioned the New York Times. I know they're an investor in you as well. Tell me a bit more about how that came about and perhaps who some of your other big clients are.
Yes, so the New York Times, I think, and any other major publisher, there is always the quest to improve user engagement and to have a better service for the users. If you think about traditional news, you'd have the printed paper, you would quickly scan through the pages where you were not interested in. In the online experience, you're limited with the amount of pixels you have on the screen, so the decision on what to show each user is actually more critical than in the print version, and there is a lot of effort worldwide to improve that experience and to optimize every pixel on the screen to be more relevant to the person reading the newspaper right now.
And you've raised, what, just over $50 million, including from the New York Times.
Correct.
I read in one article that you said eventually you're going to be acquired, which that's quite refreshing from a startup saying, no, we're going to be acquired for sure. Is that the aim?
I think it's not the aim. I think the aim of every startup is to become a global phenomena, to do an IPO and to become a multi-billion-dollar company. It's our aim as well, but the realities of the market, it is that it's a hyper-competitive market with the big guys, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, AOL, Yahoo. They acquire in quantities such startups because startups like ourselves are strategic to the future of online marketing, and usually these startups get offers along the way that are just too tempting to say no to.
Okay, well, we look forward to having you back perhaps to tell us when you have received an offer you can't refuse. Liad Agmon, CEO and co-founder of Dynamic Yield, and Guy, you know, with or without this company, I think you're very special.
Ditto, Elliot, ditto.